Hi guys, it's Sam here with Bargain Hunting Blonde, and today I am bringing you a collaboration video with Brittany Good, whose channel I will link down below. She does a lot of luxury videos. She just came out with her 2019 Louis Vuitton collection video. She also does lifestyle videos, so she's someone who's definitely, hopefully, up and coming in the luxe community, and we collaborated on this video, which is the luxury items we love to travel with. So just in time for all the spring and summer travel, we wanted to do this video. I actually travel a lot internationally for work, and spend a lot of time in Switzerland and Zurich, and now we'll be spending a lot of time in London. So I sometimes feel like I'm a Swiss citizen because I spend more time in Switzerland than I do at home. So that is just one of the side effects of my job, and it is a good and a bad. But a lot of traveling. So I've kind of honed what I like to bring with me and what luxury items I think are really important for you when you're traveling. So let's start out with the main one, and it's going to be very big, and that is a tote. You guys can see this is actually the totally, as it starts to sag, I still have stuff in it because I travel so often, I actually don't take all my travel stuff out. I basically have a completely packed, ready to go whenever I need to, because sometimes I get like a day's notice. Totally GM, which I actually like because I do have some back problems. I'm trying to carry a little less, and this actually does fit less than the Neverfull GM, but I normally traveled with that for the last couple of years. I love totes. I love those bags. I think they're great to bring on the plane. I think, you know, some people do get a little nervous because like you're putting it under seat, you're putting it in an overhead bin, but if you did buy something, my take is on it is that you should use it. So I have used to death my Neverfull Damier Ebene, and I have kind of retired it because I'm going to need to buy a new one because that's how much I have used it. So this is my new travel bag. It does have pockets. This one's really nice because it does have a zipper, and it does carry a little less than the Neverfull GM, but a tote, definitely hands down one of the best things for me to bring on vacation. I mainly use it in the airport, but I do use it when I am in Switzerland. I am there for work, so I do carry it back and forth with laptops in it. Just a great bag to have is a tote. I love to bring my luxury totes because I might as well use them. Second, and is something a little smaller, and I actually travel with all year round, even in the winter, are sunglasses. I love my designer sunglasses because I like to use them. They normally have good UV protection. I try to buy them only the polarized versions. I do have, it's hard to tell in this video, but I do have pretty light blue eyes. And so I really like to make sure that I'm protecting my eyes. So these are my Gucci sunglasses, which I will try to link down below. I love them. I take them everywhere. You've probably seen them in a billion pictures on my Instagram. They are my favorite. I would say having luxury sunglasses with you, regardless of the time of year you're traveling, is really important. You can even be going to the snow. The reflection of the sun off the snow is very real, and it will blind you. So sunglasses, always remember to bring them with you. I actually normally bring 2 pairs because I wear them so often. I want to look like a little different, and I do travel for like weeks at a time. So that would be my favorite luxury item to travel with, number 2. Number 3, I have an example, but it's kind of more of a category. So I would say a good crossbody bag that is secure. I think the biggest thing is secure. So you're thinking, well, the Celine Nano's open. No, it does actually have a zipper. I just think most people don't use it, stuffing in it. But there is a, you guys can see the teeth of the zipper right there. It also has its tags and its strap in it. But I would say bring a hard wearing bag with you that zips or clasps and is harder to get into, because if you have something that's like a cute little open tote and you're traveling, especially in some of these touristy places during the summer, especially internationally, you have become a target. And that's just not something you want to be. You don't want to be losing your stuff. I've had many, many friends who've been pickpocketed both on work travel and on personal travel, and it's just not something you want to deal with. You don't want to be stranded somewhere because you don't have your passport. So a crossbody bag that has a secure zipper, clasp, a zipper and clasp is even better if it's got both. I personally like to travel with this Celine Nano because it is a hard wearing bag. It is a calfskin, it is a pebbled calfskin, so it's not going to show marks as easily as, say, one of my personal favorites currently, which I am using, the Fendi Mini Peekaboo, because it is lambskin. If it gets rained on, not ideal because I don't want this to get rained on, but if it did, the world would not end. It would survive. It is black. It is not going to get color transfer. It does have some glazing on it, but I've never had issues with Celine glazing melting, which I did have my initial Pochette Matisse in Rome, and the glazing literally melted and stuck to my clothing. So just things to consider, especially the denim transfer in hot weather. You're probably gonna be wearing some sort of denim jeans, denim shorts, a denim dress. Lighter bags are beautiful. I love lighter bags, but you really gotta be careful, and that's not something you're necessarily worrying about when you're traveling and seeing all these beautiful sights. So an easy, hard-wearing crossbody bag that closes. I cannot emphasize that closes more. I could literally say it again and again and again, because I'll sometimes even make the mistake of, oh, I want to bring this bag, and my fiance will point out to me like, Sam, that doesn't have a closure. Like, what are you doing? So remember that. Next is something that ends up going in my suitcase and doesn't actually leave the hotel, but it's something to me that I like to travel with because it contains everything I need. So that is my vintage Louis Vuitton Trousseau, not sure how you say that, in the 23 size. So I debated back and forth and watched a ton of videos between the 23 and the 28. And I am glad I did the 23. I couldn't imagine how much space the 28 would take up in my suitcase. I have all my makeup and all my face stuff in here still. Like, I use this all the time. You can find them really reasonably priced on eBay. I will link some down below actually for you guys. This one I think cost me $100, maybe a little less. It does have some tarnishing on the hardware, but it is a makeup case. That is going to happen, so that did not worry me. And lastly, but not least, is in this Gucci dust bag. You guys probably know what it is by the size of the dust bag, which is my Gucci Marmont belt. A belt can instantly dress up an outfit. You could be wearing the same thing and it'll look different because now you'll have your shirt tucked in, maybe you wear different shoes, some different accessories, the belt. Also, sometimes you need to keep your pants up, the belt. So I would highly recommend any sort of belt. It doesn't have to be Gucci. I just like my Gucci belt. I do carry it with me when I travel, and it's amazing. So those are the 5 things I always bring with me when I travel, especially internationally. My advice to anyone who is traveling with a lot of luxury goods is, if you can, carry them on with you. I have heard horror stories who have had people who have had their luxury goods taken out of their suitcase. If you buy something new when you're traveling, you're getting the VAT back, which is great. I love to do that. Make sure that you're trying to carry it on with you. Again, horror stories of brand new pieces being taken out of luggage and never seen again, and there's kind of nothing you can do about it because it's well, I put it in my luggage, and then the airline's gonna say, no, you didn't, or TSA, which good luck ever getting hold of them. So just, if you're carrying something that's important to you, I would say carry it on with you. That's just my advice. I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. Please make sure to check out Brittany's channel. She's amazing. She's going to be doing her own version of what luxury goods she travels with, so make sure to check it out. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. If you want to see how I style my luxury goods, please make sure to check out my Facebook and Instagram, which I also link down below. And if you have any comments, please leave them for me in the comment box. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day. See you next video. Bye, guys.